Hello everyone, it's Darkseeker here again. Welcome back for another video. We are back on standard mode now, and we are playing Zetalot's Dragon Priest. Now, Zetalot being one of the best priest players in the world, pretty much plays nothing but priest, and this was a deck that Zetalot used recently. And what's special about it? Why am I playing it? Well, I was looking for something interesting, something different to play on standard mode, and this deck fit the bill quite nicely. It's a dragon deck, as you can see, and recently I've been playing a lot of Reno Dragon Priest, and I was just looking for more of a mid-range Dragon Priest that I could use, and yeah, this deck does a pretty good job. What you're trying to do with this deck is get an early board presence going with dragons. You have to draw well early on. You're either looking for Northshire Cleric Power Word Shield combo, and then you can just heal, draw cards, play dragons, or you're looking for early dragons, Twilight Whelp into Worm Rest Agent, into Blackwing Technician, into Twilight Guardian, and so forth. The early curve. And if the early curve comes, you can then use these minions to start trading on the board, heal them up using the priest hero power, and everyone's happy. Notice that there's no Dragonfire Potion in this deck, instead it's double Holy Nova, and of course there's the Brann Bronzebeard, Draconoid Operative, OP combo, Brann Bronzebeard, Netherspite Historian, OP combo, and so on. Very overpowered is Brann in this deck. And oh yes, look, for pirates we have Greater Healing Potion, and that is designed to stop lethal from pirates, surprise them, and then win the game, hopefully. So, let's have a look at this deck in action on the standard mode ladder.
For Doomhammer.
You give me strength.
Now, this is a shaman, and you know, you sort of think to yourself, what kind of a shaman is it? Is it Aggro Shaman? Is it Midrange Jade? Is it Control? You know, my money is on Aggro, and I'm pondering Shadow Word Death here. I'm actually going to dump everything, because what I'm looking for is early game. I'm looking for the Twilight Whelp, I'm looking for the Worm Rest Agent, I'm even looking for Twilight Guardian. Maybe I should have kept the Shadow Word Death because of the Flame Wreath Faceless, 4 mana 7/7. Without death, how do I deal with it?
To you.
Who goes there? I'm in charge now.
And notice,
Greetings, friend.
oh, here he goes with the BMing, here he goes. Yeah.
Are you mocking
Notice,
me?
pirates played, outcomes patches. This game is looking
That's incredible.
bad for me. This is Aggro Shaman. Confirmed. And Spirit Claws too. Sure, why not? So, just like that, my taunt is dead, and he has control of the board.
Upon a time.
And yes, it's a 1-3 versus a 1-1, but he has control of the board because he has Spirit Claws, and he is going to roll spell power, they always do. Oh, okay, I was wrong. I was wrong, that was a mistake, yeah.
A mistake. Is someone injured?
Okay, now we start our card draw engine, and now we just draw forever, presuming the cleric doesn't die.
That's incredible.
Brilliant.
Yeah, there's the 4 mana 7/7, and damn it, that's the wrong spell. I want a Shadow of Death, not Pain. Right, I should have kept Death in the mulligan then.
Twist right away.
That was a mistake. The fact that he had the 4 mana 7/7 on turn 4, I mean, that's pretty insane in itself. But how do we Okay, there we go. Shadow Word Death. So what we do then is it feels bad, right? It feels really bad here. We're going to draw a card first. Okay. It feels really bad, but we have to do this. And I didn't want to use Shadow Word Pain on one of those wolves. It just doesn't feel right. Just pondering there whether I should have bumped the Nether Spite in. Not sure if that was the correct play. But anyway, felt bad using the Shadow Word Death because the Flame Wreath Faceless was injured. It was at 4 health, if memory serves correct, and we still had to death it, which felt really, really bad. So I'm just contemplating here. Just contemplating. What did bumping that in do? It means he gets an easy kill with the weapon on the 1/1 now.
I wonder.
What are we doing next turn? So next turn we have Holy Nova. We have the Corruptor. We have Double Corruptor. We have another Taunt we could play. So yeah, I'm just taking the time to think things through there.
A mistake.
Usually I wouldn't rope like that, but thinking time is valuable.
That's incredible.
And it's an aggro pirate shaman, so roping him I could care less, quite frankly. But yeah, there's the spell power, to be expected, right? But now we get the value on the Holy Nova. It's either Holy Nova or Corrupt to the Flame Tongue Totem. The trouble with just playing Corruptor is that it doesn't remove spell power and his Spirit Claws would still be activated. So it was fine what we did there. But the trouble is, of course, this being a shaman, he's just refilling the board. And look at that. He gets spell power again.
That's incredible.
Yes, that is incredible. But no, it's not incredible, it's bloody ridiculous, is what it is. Anyway, doesn't matter. I need to stop moaning. This is fine. Well, no, it's not fine. It's the best I can do in the situation. Gosh, facing pirate decks really gets me worked up. Sure. So he's seen one Corruptor. He will not expect the second one.
I wield the power of
And this is just a battle. This is a battle for board, and I need to hope that I can clear his board and then have enough left over to go face and win the game, and not be killed before we reach that point. A concern here would be Bloodlust. Oh my god, he runs the Water Speaker as well. So he runs the 4 mana 7/7. So he runs the Pirate package with the 4 mana 7/7 and the Feral Spirits with the Trogs. And he runs the healing too. Is it just me, or is that a bit strange? Isn't it just Midrange Shaman that runs the healing card?
you wish to live forever.
So now I'm saying that's a 9 health taunt. Get through it if you can. Oh look. Oh look. Another Spirit Claws. Of course. Another 3 damage. Sure. Spirit Claws has been so good for him. So good for him in this game. What an annoying card to play against. Anyway, we just need to figure out some trades here. Getting rid of spell power is an absolute priority, and healing is pretty good too. And that's pretty good. I think we just do it, right? It is the battle for board. The Holy Nova was the exclamation point, and we even draw into a taunt. Yes, that is incredible. Now get well and truly wrecked. Ha! No spell. It's over. I mean, what's he gonna do? Honestly, what is he gonna do now? Whatever. This is Aggro Shaman without the aggro. And this feels so satisfying. I apologise to any of my viewers that are Aggro Shaman players. I really do apologise if I'm coming off sounding very salty here. And yes, we're also screenshotting this for my friends to see. I apologise if I'm coming off as unreasonable or salty, but just the sheer level of frustration that I feel sometimes when playing against Pirate Warrior or Pirate Shaman or Pirate Rogue. I'm so happy that they're nerfing the Buccaneer card. I really am. I don't know how much of a difference it's really going to make, but we'll see. Goodbye. So yeah, board control and a bit of survival at the same time means that we win the game. Yeah, he had nothing left. Alright, this next game is a Hunter. Now, this opening hand is pretty good. Why did I not mulligan anything away? Well, we have a 1, we have a 2, we have a 3, so we can count. That's pretty good. And the operative is going to enable my technician. But this is pretty insane. And here's why. Whatever he plays now on turn 2, the chances are I can bump it in, bump my cleric in, heal it, and it survives, right? And often, this kind of a play... Oh, I forgot to heal. Whoops-a-daisy. Yeah. I was so proud of myself with my cleric play. Damn it. Right. Often, it disrupts their plays because with a 5 health cleric on board, they don't want to put anything down because they don't want me to get card value from it. And we're not going to get any value from it now, unfortunately, because he used Hunter's Mark. But I'm really happy that he used Hunter's Mark there, because Hunter's Mark... There are plenty of other targets in this deck for Hunter's Mark. And we're playing Brann here, knowing that it's a risk, knowing that it could get killed somehow. 2-cost beast kill command would kill Brann, but risk reward, right? Brann is alive.
I wield the power.
And because he's alive, we get the sheer incredible value on Blackwing Corruptor there. The double hit, the double burst, hitting for 6. And look, if he can't remove Brann, I'm going to use the Hunter's Mark. If he can't remove Brann... Nope, still can't remove Brann. We get more value on a second Blackwing Corruptor. This is insane. This right here is letting us take control of this board and dominate. Not only are we taking control of the board and killing minions that are on it, we're going face, we're doing actual damage. Fancy that? A priest that can do damage. Pretty insane, right? Okay. Oh, it's a Reno Hunter. Wow, this is really interesting information here about his deck. But we take the bow, because the bow lets us kill things and trade in and do nice things. So we take the bow here. And I think we take the Reno. If we for some reason, if we ever go into the long game, and if I play my duplicates, Reno is actually solid. And we get more value here with Nether Spite. And I'm taking Nosdormu for the laughs and for the memes. Oh yes. And Chillmore here is pretty good. Chillmore is a sensible pick here because it's a taunt, and I'm up against a hunter, so taunts are good.
Death to the pretender.
I'm not even sure if Elixir would ever get me value in this game, just because I have so many cards in hand, I have presence on board. Will I ever get an opportunity to fill a board with Elixir's 1/1s? I don't think I will. And it's interesting here that the hunter picks the shaman hero power, and Huffer does not go face. Wow. When's the last time you saw Huffer not going face? I think the hero power trade-off for him there was pretty bad. Going from a hunter to a shaman hero power, not good at all for him. And now, well, our hand, it's just an embarrassment of riches, isn't it? We were so many options here. And we're not even worried about our health total. I mean, we're still very healthy. And we can answer any threat. We have Death, we have Pain, we have Nova, we have Reno. I mean, seriously, what's he gonna do? And normally, I'd be afraid to see Call of the Balanced, aka Call of the Wild. Normally I'd be afraid, but not now. Oh no. So many ways of dealing with this. We can death it, we can trade, we can use our face, and... And he's actually dead. Wow. The eagle horn bow which we stole actually ended up helping us to kill him. Wow. Unbelievable.
My beloved
Okay. So this is a druid, and initial thoughts would be Jade Druid. We'll see. But I'm keeping the opening hand here. I'm keeping the Whelp. I'm keeping the Wormrest Agent and the Cabal. It's sort of a curve, but it's not. I didn't draw a dragon there, so I couldn't play the 1-drop. Okay, it's a Beast Druid. Oh, there's Whelp. Okay, so Wormrest Agent is a natural sort of reaction to his 2/2. Unfortunately, though, as you can see, Mark of the Wild wrecks us horribly there.
Once upon a time.
Okay, at least we get the operative. That's something. Like with the Hunter game earlier, this is a tempo-orientated matchup. We need board, and he's going to play lots of small things. We need to remove them. Blackwing Corruptor is such a good card at removing small minions. Like what you saw against the Hunter. And now I'm going wide on the board. I'm trying to flood here. I'm just trying to fill the board to contest this series of small minions that he's just going to play turn after turn. Okay, that's not small. That's 4 health. That's pretty big. That's annoying to deal with. We're going to have to Corruptor here, unfortunately. With a double trade. So the 3 burst damage plus my minion. That's a 2-for-1. That feels bad, but had to do it.
Pay attention, class.
When's the last time you saw Violet Teacher get played in a game? I've not encountered her for ages. And she's a problem. She's a significant problem, and we have to get rid of her. So what I'm thinking of here is, I'm thinking Brann, and I'm thinking Blackwing Technician.
What is Elun's will?
And I'm gonna have to double trade, aren't I? And that feels really, really bad. But there's no other option.
Death to the pretender.
We cannot leave Violent Teacher on board. If he has a handful of spells, he'll play them out, he'll summon the 1/1s, and then he'll buff the board. It's just not good for us. So, wow, he's doing that play again. Mark of the Wild taunt, and he's killing the Brann now. So we lose our Brann. We're sad now. We're really sad. But oh, and he picks the Shaman Hero power. Now, in the last game, I criticised the Hunter for trading the Hunter hero power for the Shaman hero power. I think it was the Shaman hero power that the Hunter picked. I think. Anyway, it just wasn't good for him. But whereas in this matchup, the Druid picking the Shaman hero power is actually pretty good. Because the Druid specialises in this case of flooding the board, putting down lots of small minions and then buffing them. The totems get buffed. It's a smart strategy, but I reckon that the cards in my hand are of higher value than his cards. So let's see who wins the value game here. Alright, swipe is pretty good, but still, the operative lives. And I'm just going to put more stuff down. Remove 1 or 2 of my minions. I'll play a couple more, sure. And what's crazy is we have double Drake. Yeah, he wasn't hanging around. We had double Drake in hand to refill when. That's pretty insane. So there we go. This deck, a lot of fun to play. Zetalot's Dragon Priest. We beat a Shaman, we beat a Hunter, we beat a Druid. So pretty good going. And by the way, the Shaman that we beat was the Pirate Aggro Shaman. So in my opinion, if this deck if it can come out on top against Aggro Pirate Shaman, well, that's vindication, right? That means this deck is reasonable to play. So thank you very much for joining me, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please subscribe, and I'll see you all again very soon for more Hearthstone fun, either on standard mode or on wild mode, or maybe I'll surprise you and we'll have a go at arena. But until next time, take care. See you soon.